fuck I put my water? We back live. Views from the Chair podcast.
It's nice, man. Last week I was drinking water, and now you're drinking water. So we're swapping.
Yeah. No, I got my drink too. Just I'll stay hydrated.
Too much credit. Damn.
Trying to have don't want to light out.
I've been drinking straight out the jug lately, and I don't know if that's inappropriate on my client meetings or not.
If you on camera doing it, that's kind of crazy. But
I am
drinking out the jug.
I was thinking it, but I'm like, is that crazy? Like, is that way more crazier than me picking up like my little like cup and doing it?
Yeah, they probably think that's a little more professional. Just pour it in the cup. And they're like, oh, he drinks water. And then you see the big ass gallon, like, oh, he's going crazy.
I think my like unpolishedness is part of my appeal in the corporate world. It's refreshing.
Okay. Maybe that works. Oh man, how was the weekend, man? Put some spectacular photos up over the weekend. Where were you, man? What was going on?
Dude, great weekend. I went out to Vail, Colorado, flew into Denver. Miserable flight.
Miserable flight.
It was a miserable flight.
What was so bad about the flight?
It was just a miserable flight because I had a lot of shit. I was supposed to go to this Phillies game on Thursday, and then I had a bunch of work shit pop up, so I had to bounce around and do a bunch of shit last second. And then I ended up going shopping afterwards because I didn't find my outfit in time. And then Express had a buy one, get one free sale on suits. You fucking kidding me?
Oh, man, yeah.
You fucking kidding me, yo? A buy one, get one on suits?
Yeah.
Come on, that's 2 suits for like $350.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing here?
Good suits.
What are we talking about? A nice fitting suit?
Yeah.
Please. Easiest buy in my life. Easiest fucking buy in my life, dog. And then this bitch ass motherfucker Randy gonna text me and say, you got a plum suit on, you freaky. I said, first of all, it's maroon. And second of all, you're a bitch.
Plum is funny.
Plum is funny.
You know I use that color. That's funny.
No, but my flight was mad early. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I showed up to the airport at Philly at 4, and I wasn't anticipating like traffic. You know, I'm just anxious. When I got there, and that had to be the longest TSA line I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Damn,
the longest.
Like
I showed up.
Philly.
What was that?
I said, where'd you fly out of? And I said, obviously Philly.
Yeah, and it took like an hour to get through the TSA line, so I'm glad I showed up early.
Was this fucked up? Not to cut you off, but one time I seen the TSA line, that shit was out the door, and we was on our way to Vegas, and we probably had like an hour and a half before the flight, and we cut the line. That's asshole shit.
Yeah.
But you know how like people be not talking and it just be a big ass gap in the line, and you just be like, you know what? I'm gonna stand right here and see what happens.
They for sure said something, right?
Oh, they tried to tell, but nobody gave a fuck. That was probably the last time I felt like damn, that was some asshole shit I just did.
Yeah, I would feel really bad about that. I almost would miss my flight before I did that.
Yeah, I was just like, we can't miss the flight, but this fucking line is insane. And we're just gonna stand right here, and we did it. But yeah, sorry, go ahead.
But so yeah, flew into Denver. Got there 8 a.m. I had to wait. I met my buddy Izzy and his friend Shane. And I do it. They didn't get into like 10:30, 11, so I was in the airport for like 3 hours, and it just so happens so one day I'm off, everything goes wrong at work, so I'm fucking taking phone calls 8 a.m. Midwest time, Mountain time. Absolutely awful. Finally, we get the rental car. Shit takes hours. Then we drive 2 hours into Vail up in the mountains.
Luckily, how was the ride, though?
What was that?
How was the ride? Scenic.
It was beautiful, honestly. And my buddy Izzy, he had his little corporate card, John, that got him a little ramp up. So he ended up getting this really nice brand new Escalade, which like they're big as fuck, but man, they're fucking sick, dude.
Touchscreen dash and shit.
Yeah, there's screens everywhere, bro. Everywhere, bro. It's not even one.
Back, or you was up front with him?
No, I was up front because we had all 3 of us was going off 3 hours of sleep. And Shane initially said he was going to go to sleep in the back. And I didn't want to make my man's had to drive out there.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yes, I grabbed the Red Bull and we chopped it up. Shane ended up staying up too. But motherfucker, the whole John was a touchscreen. Fucking damn near, bro. That shit went all the way across. That shit was hard, bro. And I don't know how the fuck they was doing this shit. But when you parked, that shit showed you the aerial view. Like, I don't know if they had like a little like fucking drone above it. Like, I don't know. The science ain't add up on that shit.
They got the satellite on the wheel.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, how the fuck is they seeing the cars next to us though? Like, how the fuck is this
Oh, they
possible?
had the cars next to you.
Bro, they had the fucking cars next to us, dog. How the fuck is that possible?
Nah, that's different.
How is that possible, bro?
That's
So we get in there, super scenic John. We get there, everybody's like, yo, we're probably gonna take a nap. We don't. Get right after it. My buddy Brad's getting married. It's the nicest thing I've ever been to in my fucking life.
Damn.
Bar none, not even close. The nicest thing I've ever been to in my life. And I don't know if you know anything about Vail, but it's like one of the nicer like ski resorts. One of the nicer ski resorts in the country. So we get up there, scenic as fuck. Everybody's rich. Go to the welcome party, open bar, nice ass food. Everybody's there, 70, 80 people. Have a fucking blast. Go to the bar afterwards. Get fucking turned. I'm getting old. I kept leaving at 12. They kept just going for it. You know, like, I don't got that in me. It's 12 o'clock Mountain Time. That's fucking 2 a.m. Eastern. Yeah. Going home. Have a blast. Wake up the next morning. I'm getting dressed. I'm getting dapper. I'm looking cool, like always. The shit's electric, bro. Yeah. The shit's electric. We go up. They're like, yo, here's the address. You think, like, the reception's going to be like where the welcome party was. You get to the reception, and this lady hands you a ski lift ticket.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm not going to
ski out there or no?
It was only pockets of it.
Okay.
Which was weird because it was 51 degrees out there for like the majority of times there, and it felt warm the whole time.
Damn.
Felt crazy. So I'm thinking to this bitch, I'm not skiing. What do I need this lift for? It's because the wedding's on the top of the mountain, dog.
Come on, man.
It's on the top of the mountain, dog.
Come on, man. They putting on a show for y'all.
It's a motherfucking wedding on the top of a motherfucking mountain, dog.
That's different.
This shit ain't sea level. This shit ain't ground. This is a mountain, dog.
That shit different.
It's a motherfucking mountain wedding, dog. Yo. I'm talking about motherfuckers, and it's a black tie affair. I've never been to a wedding my whole fucking life where everybody had a suit and tie on.
Oh,
every single guest had a fucking blazer, sports jacket, or tux on. Every single one with either a bow tie or tie. I never seen no shit like that in my life, dog.
I know it'll just look fire aesthetically.
I never. This shit, motherfucker. We go up. It's not just for the ceremony. You go up there and they having champagne hour.
Come on, man.
I'm drinking champagne on the top of a motherfucking mountain, dog. Come on, bro. And you know, I have my little Breitling on. I felt rich, bro. I got a new maroon suit on. I got my Breitling on. My beard's looking good. I'm drinking champagne with the bros. I'm looking around. Everybody looks rich. And I said, I made it.
Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah. I
was at my boy's wedding and I made it somehow. It was amazing.
That's way to express that situation.
Buddy, that motherfucker's got too much money for me, man. This is how I know I'm like far removed from how we used to act and shit. I didn't feel out of place, bro. Didn't feel out of place.
As you should.
I didn't feel out of place. It was a beautiful ceremony. My boy, he got on there and he smoked his vows. I love when people do their vows at the wedding, and he smoked that shit, dog.
He read it or it's off the top?
He did. He had the note, John, where he looked down and then go it was good. His wife did a really good job too. And then we get down, we ride the ski, and this ain't no little ski lift, bro. This shit 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't a mini mountain.
Right.
This ain't a mini. This shit. Yeah, this the real mountain. Like a motherfucking volcano might pop out of this bitch. Like this shit is a mountain, bro. Like motherfuckers die up here trying to hike.
Yeah, only like I know mention Vail was Hove. That's it. So I know it was some shit.
That's what I felt like. I'm on a mountain smoking cigars, drinking champagne.
Yeah, that's different.
The only thing I really regret about it is I forgot my cologne, and I never felt so naked. I'm so used to wearing cologne now, bro.
Fucked up because that's really a guy feeling like.
Oh my god, I felt naked. I'm like,
without the shit.
Yeah, I smell like mountains and shit. The fuck. Yeah. That shit was crazy. Go back down, motherfucker. We go back down. This shit is crazy. I mean, see, these motherfuckers getting too much money, dog. They living too good out here. We go back down. We go to motherfucking cocktail hour. They got rack of lamb as the appetizers.
Come on, man.
These motherfuckers is pulling little racks of lamb and eating these shits off the bone like we the motherfucking Flintstones or something in suits.
Come on, man.
What the fuck is you talking about?
With the open bar.
With the open bar. The open bar. Wine, champagne, Migos, Crown, whatever the fuck you want. The motherfuckers drinking Jack 52 or whatever the fuck that shit called. I don't be knowing none of that shit.
That shit there.
Come on, bro.
That's different.
Motherfucking the poor food there was motherfucking bacon wrapped scallops. That was the poor food. That's what the peasants was going for. Dog.
Come on, man.
Jesus Christ, we get into this wedding. Shit's electric. It's in the middle of Vale. They popped the tent up. They popped the tent up and put it in the middle of fucking Vale. They pretty much rented out Vale. The fuck are we talking about? You know what the entrees was? You didn't get to pick what your entree was, John. There's only one. You know what it was? Motherfucking filet and motherfucking lobster, dog.
Come on, man.
Take your pick. You don't need to because you're getting both. You don't need to because you're getting motherfucking both.
Did it hit though?
Did it hit? Let me tell you how much it hit. One of our friends bailed on that shit. Shane was sitting next to me. He looked over. He said he's not going to miss it. He ate a second plate, dog.
Oh, shit.
He ate the second plate.
Damn. That's different. Second plate at the wedding is different.
Bro, they had this mashed potato shit that was so motherfucking good, dog. Oh, my God, yo. I said, Shane, you dirty dog. Give me the mash. You dirty fucking dog. And it was nice, too, because it sounded like the DJ was a little bit on a ratchet restriction, but he played a good amount of hip hop.
Right.
There was more clean hip hop, censored, like more poppy. But you know, I could get it. You know, like you could get a little something off to it. You know. Oh, and you know what? Where it really went crazy is, bro. It's the little things that like you like. Damn, these motherfuckers really thought about it all, bro. Mm-hmm. Towards the end, they put out the coffee machine, John. Little coffee, like maybe motherfuckers, because they rented out the bar afterwards. It was an after party after the wedding.
Get the fuck out of here.
So they like, motherfuckers, it's about to be 10. Motherfuckers probably want a little coffee. They put the coffee. I'm like, that's a nice touch. Yeah. That's a nice touch. And then an hour later, the DJ comes on the motherfucking mic. You know what he says, John?
Fuck, he
says, before y'all hop over to the bar, there's a bunch of pizzas outside for y'all with water if you need them. These motherfuckers had like 40 fucking pizzas outside.
Come on, yo.
You motherfuckers had 40 fucking pizzas.
Come on, yo. Pizza at the wedding?
Yeah, motherfuckers drunk as shit walking out of the wedding, just crushing a slice on the way to the bar, dog.
That's fire.
Motherfuckers grabbing 2 slices and walking to the bar. You come back in the bar.
Said, we got an open bar. They gonna need some pizza at the end of this joint. So they gonna have it for them. That's crazy.
They thought of it all, dog.
That's crazy.
I never saw some shit so planned out, bro. At the welcome party, they gave you little welcome goodie bags, and in the shit, it had chapstick. And I'm like, what the fuck's a chapstick for? And I realized by the end of the night, the thin air chaps your lips out. These motherfuckers thought of it all, bro.
Come on, yo.
They thought of it all, bro.
Come on, man. That's some level shit.
There was a funny John there where, like, I think sometimes our dialect gets confused with other people and shit. Like, they don't necessarily know what you mean. And I ran into one of my buddies, and I met him a few times. He's a nice kid. And he had made a statement on my fashion and whatnot. And I said, bro, chill out before I fire you the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Right? And he was like, what you got to fire me up about? I said, I'll fire you up about everything, dog. Fuck you mean? You know, and everybody around start geeking and shit. You know, I'm like animated and shit. So and so. And I think that's the end of it. Mm-hmm. But if I don't get like 4 people coming up to me fucking 7 different times, like, yo, you good, bro? Why you say you was going, you beefing with bro? Like, this motherfucker thought fire him up, thought I was about to like flame him with the hammer or something, dog. Like, what the fuck is we talking
about? Fucked up.
That's who y'all think I am?
That's the wedding in Vale on top of a mountain. Smashing pizzas.
That's what the fuck y'all think I am, dog.
That's fucked up.
I'm mad friendly, yo. Like, Jesus.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I made it. And that motherfucker's looking at me like I'm white trash and shit. God damn, yo. Fuck.
Fucked up, man.
I know I should have cut the beard down lower, dog.
Hey, man.
Beautiful time, man. It was a beautiful time until Sunday. Like 10 of my friends had all planned to go to the Rockies game, and 8 out of the 10 got too hungover to go. So it was just me and Shane.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
And one of my friends was nice enough to give me some shrooms.
Okay, at the game.
Won't he do it?
So how'd the game looking?
It was good, man. I microdosed. I took 3 microdoses, so I was floating quite a bit. We explored a little bit afterwards, and then Shane's sister-in-law dropped us off at the airport. And, bro, I waited in the airport like 4 fucking hours probably just to find out that my flight got delayed 2 hours. So I was supposed to leave at 12. That shit left at 2 a.m. I've never been more defeated in my fucking life.
On this couch, I've never had a flight delayed.
I've only had a flight delayed or canceled 3 times in my life. And this is the funny shit about it. It's always been United. Not Spirit, not Frontier, or Frontier. It's always been United. Every single time. every single fucking time.
It got to be a herpes.
It was the worst, bro. I was still tripping off shrooms a little bit, so like I'm on the come down to shrooms. That shit was awful, bro.
Not the best time.
Shit makes me that sad just thinking about it. It was such a nice wedding, though. Great times. It's nice. Like, I don't know if you have like that era of friends because you didn't go to school, but like it's nice when you see the guys that you don't like. You only get to see like once every 2 or 3 years, and that shit's still like the same. That's what's fun about college friends is that should be what like fucking 9 years since we graduated, and like it's still like same fucking jokes off, same type shit, like same. Nice. That shit's always funny.
If I did miss one thing about going to school, it's probably just expanded the social network. But yeah, that shit probably is a good feeling. And I mean, if all of y'all made it through and shit, got y'all degrees, that shit probably even better. Just seeing where everybody at in their careers and shit.
Yeah, I mean that's an interesting dynamic for sure. Yeah, that's a funny John. It's funny too. I was talking with one of my friends that got sober. And he was like, once he gets sober, he was like, now when he tells people he's sober, the first reaction, I never thought about this, and it's true. The first reaction is people telling them, whether good or bad, what their relationship is with alcohol. I was thinking how burnt out I would get on that.
Yeah, I feel like in that situation, at some point, you just be like, oh, I'll change the conversation. Not say it, but you'll just say something else about something.
Like if I got sober and I was like, yeah, I'm sober, and the first thing you want to do is like, well, do you think I drink too much? I'd be like, bro, I don't fucking care if you drink too much.
So would it be better to say I'm sober or I just stopped drinking?
I think a majority of what he says is I don't drink.
Oh, okay.
And I think the assumption is as adults, if you go, I don't drink, it's like you stopped.
Man, I mean, the sober has like a weird connotation with it.
Yeah, if you say I'm sober, it does sound like you had a problem.
Yeah, if you just like, yeah, I don't drink no more. That shit got old to me. I think it'll be less damaging.
Yeah, but what'd you do this weekend?
Man, my weekend was nowhere near as exciting as yours.
No?
Nah. But yeah, what I do. Friday, I don't know what the fuck I did. Saturday we had some family over. We chilled, laughed, joked, all that shit. Pretty regular weekend. But Sunday, did you tune into the BET Awards?
I have not tuned into the BET Awards since Gunplay got jumped by G Unit.
That's a long ass time. I ain't mad at you though, because I tuned in late. They were celebrating the Hip Hop 50 and shit. Busta Rhymes got the Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards.
One of the more underrated rappers ever. The more you look at
like that moment made you realize how underrated he was, and how you just forget a lot about Busta Rhymes, whether it's how good he can rap, his vision when it came to art. And I was sitting there watching like, is this the first motherfucker I seen with dreads? And I thought about it like, I think this motherfucker was.
His dreads used to be sick, dude.
Yeah, just random shit like that, but yeah.
Dude, his visuals used to be crazy.
Insane. And that's one of the things they highlighted. But yeah, he had a nice speech. Busta Rhymes cried on stage. It was a cool little thing, man. Shout out to Busta Rhymes Lifetime Achievement Award.
And I think because we remember Busta Rhymes as like the crazy visual guy with like the crazy clothes and shit, like that's really what he got popular as is.
Yeah.
Forget how long he was on before then as well.
Yeah.
He's been out for fucking forever. Like, yeah, like that's crazy, dog. Like, absolutely nuts.
Even the random shit that you learn about him, like, I knew, but I'm sure the masses didn't, but him going to school with Jay-Z and Biggie at the same time. That's crazy shit. It's just like, hip-hop is really a crazy-ass thing because paths crossed at various different times, and then to see where all these dudes is at this point in time, it's crazy.
In New York, that shit used to really be hyper-focused in New York.
Yeah. Had to be from there to make it. But yeah, you mentioned some drama at the BET Awards before pre-pod.
Yeah, I watched the highlights of it, and I don't know if it's a true story, but Lil Uzi flirted with Ice Spice, and then I saw the video of JT throwing her phone in his face and calling him a goofy, and she was done fucking with him, and then stormed off after she smacked him in the head or whatnot.
Yeah.
And yeah, dope, I guess.
In that moment, are you shooting your shot at Ice Spice?
Not if I have a girl.
It
I'm not
was
that
a trick question.
I'm
Trick
not,
question.
I'm not that kind of guy, John.
Trick question, man. Trick question. The funny thing is, Ice Spice posted a picture with Uzi and shit.
Yeah, the team, her press team said it had nothing to do with Uzi and Ice Spice. I do think it's an interesting narrative of how we think that shit's funny
What?
when girls do it.
Yeah, because if he threw his
That's
phone
super
away.
aggressive and violent behavior, and like regardless of if he was flirting or she perceived it to be flirting, like motherfucking if JT was talking to Pharrell and Uzi perceived it as flirting, if she was or if she wasn't, if he threw his fucking phone in her face like that and tried to mush her, everybody'd be like, yo, she needs to get away from that violent psycho. Like he's gonna end up killing her and shit. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't hit girls. I don't think that shit's funny. I don't think that shit's cute. I think that shit is weird. I don't know why guys like that shit.
Nah, it would definitely be looked at a different way if that was the case. But I mean, you see them walking out together. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Like that, some people like that shit, bro. Like that's just a turn on for some people. I know that for a fact. But like, when I see that shit, it's just cringy to me.
yeah, I didn't even think of it that way. Which is the fucked up part of it is when the girls do hit the guys, it is different. I ain't never got beat on by no woman or beat on a woman, so I don't know how that shit feel. But like you said, to me, it wouldn't be an attractive thing. Like, all right, yeah, I need to get away from this situation.
I tell girls when I first started dating, I'm like, yo, like, I don't hit girls and I'm not into that shit. Like, you ever put your hands on me, that's a wrap. It's over. I will never talk to you again. I'm not gonna think it's cute or none of that shit.
That's a good standard to have. I don't know if I've had that direct conversation, but I've definitely been like, yeah, if you hit me, I don't know if we can bounce back from it.
But some bitches that start telling you stories like, oh yeah, my ex did this and I hit him with a pan, or like I only got crazy once, and I'm like, don't bring that shit over here.
Yeah, that shit not funny. I don't think nobody really found the Uzi. Well, I don't know. Maybe they did, but the Uzi JT situation necessarily funny. I think it was more so something to talk about as far as on social media. Like, yo, you seen that shit? That shit.
But it wasn't even a convo. Like, did you see her beat his ass? It was more like, yo, damn, Uzi was shot at Ice Spice. It's like, oh, that's crazy. We just watched a video of her being super violent with him.
Yeah, that's a fucked up visual to see. And even after the fact, you can hear Uzi say, "I ain't even do that," which your guys say all the time and shit. But yeah, I see what you're saying in that moment, especially at the BET Awards. That's a little salty. You gotta deal with that shit in front of everybody. But yeah, man, all in all, that shit was a good show, man. They brought out all the old heads, brought out all the young people. Performances was cool. Internet tried to get on was it Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, one of the two?
Yeah.
Turner's words. They said that shit was disrespectful. I tuned in a little late, so I ain't see that part, but what I seen, it was a cool show.
I didn't realize Tyler Perry took over BET. Is that real?
Yeah, he bought it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he bought BET. So I do wonder what that shit gonna look like.
What a guy, yo! Like all the flack he catches, and like, yeah, his movies aren't for me, and like they're never really well received. But talk about a motherfucker that just pushes through the criticism.
Self-made.
Jade said it's fake news.
What's fake news? Not Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry bought that shit.
According to Jade.
She about to make me fact check, but as far as I know, he bought it, and I think he got more than just BET.
Nope, didn't buy it. Fake news.
Damn.
He does own 25% of it from a 2019 production deal with Paramount, but he did not buy because they wanted a $3 billion price tag for the majority stake. 25% of BET still flex.
Damn, he doesn't own it?
Nope.
That's weird. I'm reading an article that say, though not officially confirmed, Perry is allegedly having talks with his staff about the future of the potential BET Tyler Perry empire. I don't know. I feel like he bought it. They haven't announced it. But if it ain't confirmed, then maybe he didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, either way, congrats to Tyler Perry for whatever the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
That one ATL episode about him is funny as shit, though.
Yeah, they did Tyler Perry dirty. It is cool to see, though. Tyler Perry is what it seemed to be 100% self-made.
Yeah.
Bootleg DVDs to having your own production studio in Atlanta. This shit is looking.
Yep. Hey, we talked about it last week, but it looked like that sub self-imploded.
Yeah.
And the more I looked into it, the more I thought, who the fuck would jump on that sub?
The creepier part is all the people that they asked to go on the shit.
Yeah, a bunch of people. I was reading all those articles, and the one like he was because I was reading it, and it was like that guy was doing scientific research himself, and he was using the exploratory operations as funding for his other different projects he had going on. So he was really selling motherfuckers. And I was reading this one article of this billionaire Las Vegas guy and his son who are supposed to go because his son's mad into the Titanic, and he flew out to meet. And I guess his son did a bunch of research and kind of was like, "Yo, how come your sub's made out of like carbon, whatever?" And that's frowned upon. It's only 5 inches. Like, is it going to withstand? And he was like, the dude was just so adamant on like, I'm not even going to discuss this. It's going to work. That he was like, nah, fuck that.
Damn.
Because I was looking at it, and he was like, it's the only sub made out of this material. It's only 5 inches thick. Everybody credible saying it's probably going to implode once it gets.
The sub is 5 inches thick.
The main hull, John, was made out of like carbon. I forget carbon something.
Carbon fiber.
Yeah, I forget what the fuck it was, but no other subs are made out of it. And not even to get into the remote control part of it, but like they didn't have anybody independently like test the sub. It was only all with internal testing. Like they didn't get a second opinion on anything and just like fuck it. And they did different exploitations, but they never went down to that depth. And it sounds like I guess one part of it cracked and then the shit just completely crashed, which is probably the best way to go.
The part how fast they said they died.
That's the best way to go for sure.
But the part I don't understand is why didn't they just drop that shit with nobody in it first?
Because it operates from within inside, I believe. So you'd have to hit the button to go back up. And that was the other shit I didn't realize when I was reporting it was missing either, is there's no tools built to go to that depth anyway. So if they did locate it, we would just be like, all right, see them at the bottom.
Yeah, probably the most realistic thing I heard about it was why the fuck wouldn't you just drop it 15 feet? Because you can't see. Obviously, they said you couldn't see out the shit. So why not just drop it just a little bit in the ocean, and then put something on the screen, say you seeing it, and then get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That shit, none of that shit sounds right.
Nah.
It wasn't gonna.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories about are they even dead? Did they
Man,
even
nobody want to hear that dumb shit. These nut ass conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories are fun, man.
Jesus
it's not
Christ.
fun when death is involved, but they are fun.
God. Gotta fucking hear these shits all the fucking time, dog. This shit is crazy. Matt's coming in with some facts. Apparently, this was the third drop. They just didn't do inspections after each drop.
Damn.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll fucking check the sub if you're gonna keep dropping that bitch, dog. Yeah, I was also wondering while I was on the planes and shit, like, how much do they check the plane after each flight? Or is it like a car? They just go in like every fucking 50,000 miles or whatever the fuck planes be flying.
I would assume it's a thorough check because, like you said, as much as flights get delayed and something wrong with the engine today, or they got stopped to get whatever because something ain't going right. I'm pretty sure they check a lot. They would have to. I couldn't imagine if a plane, a big airline crashes, how bad that would fuck up business.
That's why I said it hasn't been a airplane death commercially in fucking like 15 years.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I checked. I caught some turbulence on my flight back from Austin, and I checked to see like how frequent it happened, and it was not damn near never.
Damn.
Motherfuckers, they be crashing, but motherfuckers be landing them shits now.
I mean, shit. Shout out to the pilots, man. That's the job that if you ain't got fucking bravery, you got all these motherfuckers' lives in your hands, man. I don't know. That's one of them. Like, I hope I don't fuck up. But they probably not even thinking like that.
Yeah, I did notice that the airplane pilots is getting a lot younger. Airplane flying might be the only thing I trust older people with. I want my pilot to be 60 plus.
Nah, dog.
You bugging out. You never seen Sully. That old motherfucker landed that shit in the river.
I feel like 35 to 45. That's the age range to keep that shit at, man.
No, I want you. I don't want you to have seen some shit if you flying me in a big ass fucking death trap.
You think they give him like physicals after every flight and shit, like making sure you good? Like, all right, you good?
They wasn't doing that in that Denzel Washington movie, that's for sure.
Oh nah, he was going crazy.
Motherfucker was doing cocaine and
But like you said, he landed that shit.
that's because he was 50 plus.
He landed that
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, that's some shit. That's unfortunate. I see motherfuckers cracking jokes and shit. I'm not that big about making fun of people when they die because they make bad decisions and shit. So I mean
that shit definitely wasn't funny. It's a fucked up situation because you spending all that money and the money shit probably not even a thing to them, but it's just like you think you about to have some fire ass experience and next thing you know you're not even here.
I did see the one article came out. There was one younger person on it. He went with his dad, and the sister came out and was like, yeah, he was extremely nervous about getting on it. He really didn't want to do it, but it was like the trip fell on Father's Day, so I felt like he had to. And I was like, damn, I bet you his mom and his wife probably hate the dad for that.
Which is fucked up, and especially if he guilt tripped them into it. Like, come on, man. Even though that's some shit, if you pushed hard enough, you would be like, all right.
I can't hold you though. Like, when
it's like being on a fucking roller coaster.
Motherfucker said that shit. They went down that bitch 3 times. I would have been one of my facts too. Like, oh, they already been down twice. Stop being a bitch.
Yeah, and you like he got billions of dollars, so why wouldn't we trust this shit?
Yeah, the fuck, man, being pussy and shit. No, that shit is crazy. What do you want to get into? Trump's leak calls or rap?
Tell me about this Trump shit, man.
All right, so I was reading earlier that Trump had a recording to basically like it's part of his classification case with the classified files that he's getting indicted on and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And basically they have him recorded, and he knew he was being recorded, and he was just nonchalantly talking about these classified files. So here, I'll pull it up real quick.
All right.
This is off the record, but they presented me this. This was him. This was the Defense Department and him.
The recording appears to undercut Trump's claim that he had declassified the documents before leaving office, and the staffers heard acknowledging that there could be something wrong with Trump sharing the material.
These are the papers. This was done by the military, given to me. I think we can probably get it.
I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to try to
Declassified.
figure out a yeah.
See, as president, I could have declassified it. Now I can't, but this is classified.
Now we have a problem.
Isn't that interesting?
Trump has pleaded not guilty to 37 federal charges, including conspiracy and obstruction. Prosecutors accuse him of illegally keeping classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago resort.
These pictures
After
are
he
crazy,
spoke that prosecutors were in possession of the recording, Trump claimed to Fox News that he was not referring to an actual document.
I didn't have a document per se. There was nothing to declassify. These were newspaper stories, magazine stories, and articles.
Trump says he had personal items mixed in with the documents, which is why last night Trump's campaign said the audio tape provides context proving once again that President Trump did nothing wrong at all. The president
I think he's fucked, man.
Yeah, he basically admitted to it.
Yeah, I don't know how they can. You got to spin doctor the fuck out of that one, huh? Like, I don't know how you can spin that one too much.
The crazy shit is this motherfucker just talking and somebody in there recording.
I didn't realize, like,
that's salty. You can't say shit.
I really didn't think he was going to be fucked on this, but I don't know. It looks fucked to me. Motherfucker, they said on the John, the reason they can present it is because he knew he was being recorded.
Is that jail time?
Yeah.
Shoo, that's salty.
Unless they cut him, maybe they try to avoid all the uproar about all this shit and cut a plea out. But I don't. Either way, he's fucked.
What's happening if they book him?
This is the shit too, bro. Like, this is where I try not to be hypocritical on shit too. Is like, yo, if Hillary had some secret email she was dishing out, then fuck her. But like, you can't be that upset about the Hillary shit, and then you hear the fellow you root for doing the same shit you thought Hillary was doing.
My thing is, do you think people would be as mad as they claim they are if he got arrested?
No, I think that Wade's almost dead, except out of like a few parts of his extremist shit.
I'm curious to see if there would be a legit like, oh no, this ain't right. We're doing X, Y, and Z because this happens. Like I'm wondering how strong his following really is at this point.
I'm sure he has quite a few extremists, and like obviously since they raided the fucking Capitol, but it's been a few years, and like Biden's been president this whole time. Like knock on wood, but nothing that crazy has happened. You know, like motherfuckers ain't get that shit back. He still hasn't been the president. So I don't know, man. I think those guys are kind of itching to go to DeSantis. I see a lot of people talking about him now.
Yeah, that's interesting to me. I'll be very interested to see if he actually goes to jail, because at this point, it's like, I guess some people may call it a witch hunt, but it's like, damn, you went that far?
Yeah, you're looking bad, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one, man. I wonder how the country gonna play out after that shit. Like you said, they raided the Capitol because he said do it. What's next?
I can't call it, man. I do think it's crazy that he's just like on record and saying like, yeah, you know, this shit's classified.
Yeah, she just going along with it, and it sounded like she like, we were fucking recording, right?
Yeah, like, yo, chill.
Right.
Chill. Like, might be a problem. Chill the fuck out, yo. Just settle down. Like,
we fucking flexing and shit, trying to get the buns. She like, yo,
relax, dog. Jesus Christ. Yeah, where else do you want to go? Want to stick with famous people?
Yeah. What else we got?
Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg said they might do an MMA fight. Both talked to Dana White about possibly doing it. Raise money for charity. Probably be the biggest pay-per-view ever. Who wins?
Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, I don't think that's a question. He'd really be fighting.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, that motherfucker really does jiu-jitsu. I don't know if he does it well, but like,
he fought like legit.
Yeah, I saw his videos. I'd beat his ass.
I mean, obviously, but I'm saying he's like really fighting and shit.
Yeah, he's definitely like, he works at it.
Yeah. You're like,
he works at it.
Fighting shit.
Yeah, we saw Elon Musk walk on a pool or a boat. I don't see it. I don't see it. Like, no. I don't see it.
I don't think Elon's ever threw a punch.
It doesn't look like it.
Nah.
And I don't know if Zuckerberg threw a punch before he started training, but now he has. So it's like,
that's the thing. Yeah.
Got it now. So
he got the gear on and shit. He going crazy. You ordering the fight? Okay.
Maybe not. That shit might be on at your house.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ordering the Elon Mark Zuckerberg joint.
Depends on who's on the undercard, right? Because that's a celebrity-driven fight. That's a big ass fight, bro. So they're gonna have some crazy undercards there. Like,
the undercards will have to sell me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really.
They do like Scottie Pippen versus Michael Jordan.
Because I'll be like, yeah, that would be
like some shit like that.
That's good bought. That's
like something like that.
That's good bought.
Like we get something going like that.
I'll watch Scotty fight his son. Like, I'm watching that.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm for sure watching that. Scotty versus Marcus. Let's go, 100%. And I don't know who wins that one.
I don't know, man. That would be crazy. No, I would tune in. I don't know about the Mark and Elon. They would have to have a strong undercard, but because I feel like that's going to be a wash for real.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a short fight.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg's going to take him to the ground and tap him out. Easy.
He'll fucking break his neck just because.
Yeah. And there's going to be mad waivers in there, too. Like, dog, I'm good.
Yeah.
That shit's low-key a power play for him. Now he's going to be the richest person ever. He's like, they put their companies on the line.
Oh, my gosh. That's some shit you will order.
Yeah.
But when he's the other person company.
Race for cards. Race for pink slips.
Shit.
Facebook versus fucking Tesla.
That'll be fucking fire.
Where else do I want to go? Oh, do I want to go into this first? Mars simulation. NASA had 4 volunteers that are going to sit in what is a simulation of what it would be as an exploitation to Mars. They're going to be locked in to, I think it was 1,700 square feet for, maybe it was 17,000 square feet. That sounds
right. It got to be 17,000.
17,000 square feet. It's going to be 4 people. They're going to be in there for a year and 13 days. Would you do it?
Sound like a jail bid.
Yeah.
I don't think I would do it. Maybe for a big amount of money, but a year and 13 days of your life gone, and you don't know how you about to come out of this shit. I need a big ass check. I am wondering.
I said it right, bro. Inside of a 3D printed 1,700 square foot habitat.
1,700?
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking.
That's my apartment.
Come on, yo.
that's like my fucking apartment, dog.
Nah, And you stuck?
1,700. Really? What's that? A ranch house?
That's like a little smaller than my house.
Yeah. 4 fucking people?
Nah.
Come on, dog.
Nah. That's ass. And then I'm wondering how they eating this shit though. Like how's I don't even understand
Has a
who's gonna gauge it.
Has a kitchen, private quarters, 2 bathrooms, medical, work, and recreational areas.
In a 1,700 square foot house, recreational areas? What are you doing? Running on a treadmill, lifting weights?
Here's the other shit too. Is like, if you're working for NASA, like, are you doing this so you can qualify for the actual mission? Because I feel like that's the only way I would do it.
Yeah, if I'm really going.
And then, like, if you're really going, like, how long does it take to get to Mars?
I guess if that shit laid out, it wouldn't be as bad. If it's like 1,700 square feet laid out.
Well, now I gotta sit in this bitch for a year and fucking 13 days with
I'm
3 people.
over it after a month. After a week.
3 fucking people?
Yeah, nah.
Oh, they'd find me hanging in that bitch, bro.
Oh, that's fine.
100%. They'd find me hanging in that bitch. And then you gotta do a year and 13 days. And then after, like, if that's, like, are they doing it to qualify for the trip? Because if they make the trip, I'm sure that's another, like, 5 years of isolation. I don't think there's anybody in the world that can mentally do any of that.
It's only 3 people?
4.
So is it 2 girls, 2 guys?
If there is, they're fucking for sure.
I was about to say, because there ain't no way you about to sit in there for a year.
They're fucking for
Like,
sure.
nah, like something gotta give.
You let your wife do that?
Fuck no.
Not a
Hell
shot.
no.
Not a shot. I mean, would you want your wife to do that? Is what I meant to say.
Nah, and I'm sure
Yeah.
she wouldn't want me to do that as well. Like, no. That's shitty. Nah, dog. Nah. I'm thinking they about to be in some movie shit in a fucking globe at Area 51, and they about to really go crazy, like have little rovers and shit out there.
4 strangers. 2 guys, 2 girls.
They fucking.
They fucking.
They're gonna figure it out.
One of them
They're
might
gonna figure it out.
they might be taking turns. I don't know.
Yeah, the worst shit is they on camera. That's the worst part.
It's
But
gonna
after
be
a while, they're gonna be like, man, fuck this.
Yeah, it's gonna be some kinky shit going on in there.
Oh
for
yeah, they're
sure.
going crazy. They're going crazy on Mars.
That's crazy. Not a shot in the world, dog.
Nah, I don't see how that's worth it, honestly.
And they're only doing it. It's like they're not doing it to qualify. Okay, 4,000 people applied for that.
Oh, they not even scientists.
I think they all work for NASA. Does that make sense? What says they're all? It says they're all crew members.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
Nah, dog, I can't go like that.
Look at this shit, dog. That's where you want to go for a fucking year and a half? Come on, dog.
Fake ass Mars with hot ass lights on you.
Yeah, not a shot, buddy.
Nah, dog.
Not a fucking shot.
They gonna be out of that shit in 2 months.
Not a fucking shot in the world. Not a shot in the world, buddy. I sent you that shit before, but did you see the Walmart shit I sent you? The picture of that fella?
Yeah, that's probably the worst shit I've ever seen in my life.
What are they doing, yo?
That's the worst shit I've ever seen from a company in my life.
What are they doing, yo?
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm the employee, I'm making up the craziest story and I'm suing. They told me I had to do this or I was getting fired.
100%. They pressured me into it. It was 3 older white managers. They made me feel super uncomfortable. I had to do it, and that's
You
it.
it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I need $100 million.
They got this young black fella in the front of Walmart saying, I need bail money, donate $50, and then says it goes to charity. Are you fucking high?
Nah, that
At
looks
what point?
crazy.
But the plot twist will be if the managers were black.
The crazy shit is, I think at my age, I think I'd be like, bro, get out of that joint, dog.
Yeah, you are.
Like,
You
no, we're not doing that. We're not doing like that, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We're not doing that.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say it because I'm white, but I would call you and tell you what's
I
going
would
on.
literally have to say it like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, you need
Who
to
got
get
you
to
in
Walmart.
here, dog?
You need
What
to
is
get to
going
Walmart.
on?
You need to get to Walmart ASAP.
You can tell you this shit because he really just in there sitting down like, all right, I guess that's what I got to do today.
Like, he probably thought he was making out with a sweet deal. Like, oh, I just get to sit here.
What the fuck is you on punishment? Nah, bro, we not in here. No, hey, matter of fact, go get that 25 M's.
Yeah,
This shit looks crazy.
this shit looks fucking crazy.
I know his mom was like, what the fuck was you doing?
Come on, yo. What are we doing here?
Nah, dog, that shit looks sick, man. Is there any way you could pull it up on the screen? Because that shit looks crazy. I couldn't do it, man.
That shit's nuts, bro.
I'm thinking of like if I'm walking in Walmart, seeing somebody in a fake ass jail cage and a young black dude.
Oh shit, this was in Philly?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please tell me the supervisor wasn't black. It's good. Come on, yo. Put that shit at the damn register and let people donate, man. People gonna look at that shit like, what is going? That's a reason somebody took a picture. Like, what are y'all doing?
What the fuck are y'all doing? Yeah, where is this shit at? I never seen no shit like this before in my life.
Yeah, the people got to see that shit, dog. That looks crazy. That looks absolutely insane.
I just don't know what would make you think. That shit is nuts, dog. That shit is fucking nuts, dog.
Nah. Walmart. They gotta fire everybody involved. I don't want to see nobody lose their
What the
job.
fuck is this?
Oh. Come on, yo.
What the
Nobody.
fuck?
I'm not even putting $1 in there.
What the fuck is that, dog?
Imagine they had him in a yellow jumpsuit.
Yeah, like what are we doing here? This kid looks mad uncomfortable, yo. Head down, like, yo, what the fuck am I doing here, dog? Like,
You know he look crazy. Cause somebody had to say something like, bro, you look crazy in there.
you look crazy as shit, bro.
Put a
Fuck
stuffed
me.
animal in there or something.
Yo, come on, dog. Come the fuck on, yo.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's a no-go for me, man.
The young boy dirty.
Yeah, that's a no-go for me. Not a shot.
The young boy dirty.
All right, we're 46 minutes in. You want to get into rap beef?
Yeah, we got it.
Pusha T and Jim Jones are finally getting their raps off.
Yep.
Jim Jones, who people haven't been paying attention at all, had went out of his way to say Pusha's not top 50. He went on kind of a tangent about it multiple times.
It was pretty rough.
Yeah, it was very like adamant about it. Pusha T dropped a diss on Fashion Week in Paris last week.
Yep.
And it was pretty much telling about Jim Jones. It was a good diss, talking about his house repossessed. You know, had the clever wordplay and shit of what Pusha T does. That shit was actually, I thought it was fire. It sounded fire. He had Malice back on it, which was dope as well.
Yeah.
And then Jim Jones dropped, which I heard before I got on the flight Sunday, diss. And it sounds like Jim Jones is kind of campaigning about like how good his diss is and how Pusha T doesn't want any smoke. He said his uncle or his brother's on crack, Matt Jones. So, where is this?
I don't think Jim Jones wants that.
I don't think Jim Jones knows what he wants either on this one.
I feel like we all know how surgical Pusha T is and how he baited Drake into a beef.
Yeah, I agree.
I know where you delicate. That's a scary line.
Let them get a do-over. They got you gas, you must think that you the new Hover. You a 4.0, nigga, I jumped in a new Rover. Your brother still jumping in bed and you tell him move over. These two roach niggas don't know what they're doing, no raid. Kanye gave you whips, but that's what they do to the slaves. I'm trying to act bad, but we ain't doing charades. I really have bombs on the block just like I threw a grenade. Don't got no time to be concerned with no watch you got. You never been uptown by now working by the poppy spot. Trying to get illusions when you run up in the Aki spot. By 5,000 bottles, you turn around and get a choppy chop. I spent 500,000 down in Mazda spot. I got a $500,000 car with the bras on top. And fuck their flowers, we got roses with the stars on top. I make a toast with my jewels like a mazel tov. My name is my name, but they ain't screaming yet. They talking about the rapper came, but we ain't seen it yet. We got the switches on that bitches, your whole team get wet. But let me chill, cause I don't wanna get my team upset. The only beef you know, nigga, is Arby's or the Big Mac. You don't drive through, we drive by the car with a Big Mac. The last shit you dropped, that shit was garbage, take that shit back. Plus you got your brother rapping, what you trying to bring the clips back? Talking about your brother, what happened to that boy? Looking like it, they be selling crap to that boy. Really though, enough of the jokes is how niggas get embarrassed. Really got some money, I catch you niggas out in Paris. I got shooters like Luca that hit you niggas out in Dallas. Y'all be dressing kinda weird, man, you really need a stylist. Plus, we all know what you identify with. Plus, you kinda sort of dress, nigga, you been a fly bitch. And then he said that I was really chasing a feature. Niggas a gorilla cause he got some apes in his features. All my gorillas got stones, I had these apes come and meet you. I put these billies on a jet, you pick a place there, meet you, nigga. And Talk about my juice, that was a cheap shot. When these is all VVS, these ain't the cheap rocks. I don't know if you're a rapper, I said treat you like a street op. I know the top 50 list, that was a I can imagine what you're going through.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah. It wasn't strong enough. I don't even know if Push gonna respond to that shit in the amount of time we think he is. Because, like, what was the hardest bar? The Arby's Big Mac joint? Like,
you can pull up with the Big Mac.
like was that the craziest bar?
You got as a Big Mac. Look, man, we all like Jim Jones, and like everybody is impressed with the rapper he has became. Like he's a lot better than he was when he came in. I just think the bars and shit he's saying doesn't hit. Like Pusha T needs a stylist.
But
Jim Jones, you're still dressing like you're 25. You're 44, buddy. Like that's. I don't know if like that's like. I don't know where he's gonna go with this.
I don't think he. The crazy shit is, if it wasn't Pusha T, it would probably be like a. It would probably be like a okay diss to somebody, but
I didn't think it was a bad diss.
When somebody says you run from the spirit of repossession, like as they open in this bar, that's kind of like, damn, like you thinking a little different. Like these motherfuckers say he run from the spirit of repossession.
I would be interested to see like if Pusha T did all that because Drake said his lady's name, what Pusha T is gonna do when he's saying his brother smokes crack.
Come on, yo.
I'm very curious to see like what the bounce back is. But like I saw Jim Jones called into Joe Budden and like broke down how his diss was the hardest and he didn't even really try. Yeah.
Oh, I got
he didn't really try. Like he did that shit mad quick. He don't want it. Like he does this shit for the streets. Like majority of rap fans don't like that luxury rap. Like they don't really care about that wordplay. They go straight for the hard shit. And that's where I think he's mistaken. I think majority of rap fans with disses dissect like every fucking bar and what's the hardest shit.
Every
like
bar. And
like,
they want to know what that means. Like,
yeah, motherfuckers love when you say you run. Yeah, like
repossessed. He's saying you run from the spirit of repossession. Oh, what the fuck?
Motherfuckers love that shit.
Yeah, let me look up
reality TV's Mud Money.
Come on, mud wrestling.
Yeah, like the fuck, some contracts not worth signing type shit. Come on, dog.
Come on, I'm watching your Fame Escape Relevance.
Come on, dog.
Oh my god.
Come on, dog.
Come on,
dog. That's not what you want.
That nigga said you chasing the feature out of your element and those lab diamonds under inspection. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And you heard Jim in that joint. That shit hurt.
It sounded like he hurt when he called Joe Budden. He was like, yeah, like I was down when I got my shit repossessed. But look at me now. I got 3 houses. I look at all these cars, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. Like his brother smokes crack and he works at Walmart. I'm like, oh shit. All right. Well, I guess it's a beef now.
Come on, bro.
I guess it's a beef now.
I'm just reading this shit. This shit is disgusting. Come on, bro.
After the whole Drake debacle and shit, I don't know who would beat Pusha T in a rap battle.
I don't know. I mean, it would have to be like a.
It's not Jim Jones.
No.
That's not.
I'm thinking. I don't know because only people on that level that talk that can talk like that is, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to say Hov because that's like a cheat code, but I don't know if Ross could beat him. But I would like to see. I know they do songs together and shit, but I feel like Ross would be a good competition. It would be good because Ross could talk as much shit as he can.
And can you even say Jay-Z since he lost his only big rap battle?
I think that's subjective.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people do got it as a consensus, but I feel like if you go listen back to Takeover versus Ether, you might got a different opinion now.
I just recently listened to Ether for the first time in years, and I was like, wow, this was some wildly disrespectful shit.
Yeah, but when you dissect it like you just said, it's like, okay, was he cracking jokes or was it? And then you listen to Hov, and you like, this shit might be a little factual.
This super ugly shit sounded like it pinched a nerve. It was. I'm sure it was
factual. I was just like, oh.
Yeah, it sounded like it pinched a nerve, and he was just trying to be mean.
But take over the bar, you know what, the you know who, but you know who. Let's just keep that between me and you. That bar alone is just like,
yeah, that's fine. But yeah, Jim Jones, man, like I'm glad he went right to the booth and rapped. And it's good to have like confidence in yourself, but like not a shot, buddy.
Yeah, you got.
Thanks for the entertainment, though.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this at all because I can't wait to hear all the bars that come from this.
And it
shit.
sounds like Pusha's going to drop an album soon, anyway. I'm excited about that.
And then you bringing his brother into it, so you gonna catch them strays too.
I
I was gonna say just now, let's go rip this nigga apart.
The motherfuckers be forgetting he can rap too.
Oh my gosh, let's just listen to Lord Willie. This is sick, man. It's gonna get ugly, I think.
Yep.
We'll have Jim in the fight, I think.
It's nice that he's gonna try. But this wasn't bad. Like, I listened to Jim Jones show, I give it like a 5 out of 10.
But as a fan of rap, though, I do like that he did his little laughing shit on the gram, then he put a track out. All right, bet.
Right off the rip.
This ain't running from the shit.
And I'm not gonna try to do something I'm not either. I'm gonna go right outside where I be at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show you. I just don't think that wins you any wars when you're that old. Like that might work for the little drill rappers and shit. Like, yeah, I'm outside, you see me, I'm right. I'm gonna disrespect you and shit. Like, I just don't think that shit works for our age demographic anymore.
There's a lot of people caping for Jim on the internet too.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, I don't know why.
But it's like, let's not be like, oh, Jim did this. Like, nah, let's talk about the bars. The bars, Pusha's was better, and that's okay.
And I like Jim Jones. Like, I've liked all of his recent projects outside of the one he did with Young Bird.
I didn't even hear that shit.
Yeah, I didn't like that one, but all the projects before that, I like how he raps now. I like his beat selection. I like
a rapper.
Yeah, I like his music now. But it's the same way. Like, I don't know, like fucking. I like Tyler Hero, but I don't think he can beat LeBron 1-on-1.
Right. And you going against somebody that's been going against Baby Wayne and Drake for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And hasn't flinched. This is all right. Okay.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Have a blast.
Yeah.
Got anything else?
Nothing crazy. Nah. I mean, we could talk about the draft, but it wasn't nothing crazy went on at the draft.
And one of my friends asked me how I felt about mixing friend groups. What do you think about that? You ever mix your friend groups?
No.
No.
No. I don't. No. I don't think it's a problem, but I don't know. I guess it gotta be the right scenario to do it. Like, I don't think
you really don't, actually. Now thinking about it, yeah, you don't.
Because it's like, okay, when do you bring them around? Unless you're having something at your house and everybody's there, but it's like, I'm not about to hang out with you and be like, oh, I'm bringing so and so, by the way. Like, okay. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
All right, should you know I mix my friend groups, dog? I don't be giving a fuck about that shit.
Yeah.
Only shit I really worry about is like if I have some friends that like overconsume alcohol, then I have to feel like I watch them a little bit to make sure like they don't freak anybody out. And that's a little like unnerving.
I was about to say, is that something you enjoy doing though?
Nah, I fucking hate that shit. It's the worst. It ruins my time. But at this point, I don't have too many friends that act like that. Maybe one or two. But yeah, my friend groups are pretty like, and it's also nice enough to where the most of the times like, it's a few friends that are like personable enough to where they'll like max around, but like I'll have enough people in one spot to where they can like break off into groups if they want to too.
Yeah, I think more so my shit is I just meet people different places, whether it's people I hoop with, people I work with, people I game with, people I just meet wherever, whether it's a barbershop, wherever. It's just like, I definitely got a wide range of ages in my shit too. That's the funny thing. But yeah, it just never was my thing, at least.
Yeah. All right, random thoughts?
Random thoughts.
How you want to talk about the draft? Is that your random thought?
Nah, I mean the draft. It wasn't nothing crazy. We didn't see nothing. I didn't see anything that happened crazy. But random thought, man. I just seen Wallow cop the Lambo, and I feel like Wallow has probably the biggest. I just came home to nothing, and now I'm something. Comeback in the history of comebacks. From being the butt of jokes to, I still don't follow Wallow to this day, but just to know that he stuck to what the fuck he was doing, and to see where he's at now, I don't see how you could not like the shit that Wallow has done and built for himself.
It's dope. Yeah, it's dope to see somebody
crazy, actually. Like, Like he really, and you watched every step of the way.
It's cool to see what a positive mindset can do, and like
Yeah.
that he came out, and I'm like not right or wrong or indifferent on this, but like it's cool to see what like he didn't take the victim approach of like, damn, I just got beat out of 20 years. Like, yeah, I did some nut shit. I'm coming home and being fully positive. I'm throwing my energy into it. He didn't be like, damn, Gilly should have went down with me. Like, I should have been Gilly with the rap career and the little like whatever. He came home. He was didn't hate. Was positive as shit. Consistently positive every day. Put out good shit, and now he's getting rewarded. So like, yeah, shout out to Wallow, man. That shit's dope.
And I mean, the main thing to me is he's legit sticking to his message. Like, you can do this shit. I'm showing you. I'm proof. I did 20. Came home. Legit. I'm here. That's some fire shit, man. Shout out to Wallow.
Also on car news, before I get into my random thought, I was reading an article that said cars have dropped in prices consistently in 3 months straight, and our production's outpacing sales by 6%. So it means there's going to be an influx of cars. There's going to be like 5 to 6 million cars just sitting on lots the next couple months. So cars should be dropping drastically. Knock on wood. Hopefully my shit lasts another 6 or 7 months. But yeah, if them shits start taking a steep dive,
yeah,
grab them.
Time to swoop up. Yeah, for sure.
Them shits take a steep dive. Random thought. I keep seeing more and more people get the height enhancement surgery. Keep seeing news about that.
I didn't realize it cost that much money.
It's a lot, right?
Motherfucker sell like $60,000.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense because it's a major procedure. They're like breaking your bone and then putting something in between your leg bone and your knee bone or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And it's only for like 4 extra inches.
That's kind of crazy, though.
Yeah, and if I'm going to spend fucking $60,000 on 4 extra inches, it's not going to be my height, you know? 60 grand.
Funny how
Shot.
those two things in inches, like you don't even think about it, but you think about height, like, dang, if you think about that, they like,
damn, I'm fucking cannon 4 extra. God damn.
I don't even need all these 4. Like,
yeah, 4 extra inches height wise though, like 60,000, I'm straight, yo. Like I'm good.
yeah, that's crazy, dog.
And it's like
I
it looks.
get it if you like, I ain't even gonna say a height to shit on people, but
5'5"?
I get it to a certain height.
If you're 5'5", like if you're 5'5", you go to 5'9", like that's like yeah, maybe.
I ain't got nothing to say about the heights, but
5'3", if you're 5'3", you go to 5'7", like that's probably worth it. But it's like a fucking long process.
I'm wondering if you could be taller though. If they could do 4, why can't they do 6?
Fuck, that's why can't they do 12?
That would be crazy.
Let me be fucking 7'2".
Nah,
I'll
I don't
take
think I'm gonna be 7'2".
Nah, 7'2", I'd be
You
disproportionate.
grab a gene, you'd be looking crazy out here.
7'2", I'd be disproportionate like a motherfucker. And then I don't know if you could like my arms would be like little T-Rex arms and shit. I have to make everything look.
Like everything not gonna match.
Yeah.
Everything ain't
I
gonna
didn't think about that shit. Yeah, these little motherfuckers got tiny ass arms. They're gonna be 5'8" with 5'2" arms. That shit don't make no fucking sense.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna match.
It don't make no sense. You're gonna have to get everything done.
Yeah, they ain't got the arm hand.
It's like having an avatar, dog.
You wearing a size 8, you 6'2". That's
Hey,
crazy.
That shit don't make no fuck. And can you even balance? Can
Yeah.
you balance at that point? Like they gotta relaunch. And then like, is there limitations to these new legs?
It gotta be, dog. Ain't no way you could jump up and down.
Like, can you hoop?
If you can't hoop, it ain't worth it.
If you can hoop,
And then I'm saying, like, what happened if you get hurt?
does it regrow, or you got to get the surgery again?
Fuck that.
Cause I don't know. If you give me 7 inches, I could be 6'9" and hoop.
I didn't even think about the arms though. That's crazy.
Little ass arms, dog. Little tiny
That's
arms.
crazy.
Little tiny arms. And then like, yo, can they make you shorter? Little motherfucker wants to be shorter.
I don't know if anybody going for that.
A bitch might want to be shorter. I mean, a girl. Girl might want to be shorter, dog. Shit.
Maybe that would be awkward ass surgery.
I can't call it. All right, I'm good.
All right, man. Views from the chair. Till next time.
Till next time.